Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you are watching the video. Welcome to Every Friday with Eplan Tip. Magic begins to raise the standard. What is today's topic? Today's topic is I was interested in highlighting the long lead item in the BOM means. For example, I want to give all the lead times, and then if I say greater than 5 weeks, I want to find out what all the components, or greater than 6 weeks, I want to find out what all the components are available. So first, how to give that lead time, and after that, how to make that in that bill of material. Like so many components are available. How do we find out that which all the components takes more time? So that one we will just to try to explore it. So in the summarized part list, that is nothing but our bill of material. So when we want to achieve it, what are the things you should be aware in E-plan? So please remember these are the 5 things which is very important for us to know that. And this free property value in parts, okay, why this comes into the picture is first actually is a reverse engineering kind of thing. So when I go to filter, in the filter I have to find out what all the properties it can be taken, but I found that this free property value can be taken inside. Okay, so this is where if I put that lead time in that free property value, it is easy for us to do the filtering purpose. So that's the reason I'm using the lead time information in the free property value. Okay, and if I want to enter those informations, I am going into an option called edit in Excel. So I'll enter all the data by using edit in Excel. Then I'll enter into the form. Okay, and most important is this conditional form. This is a new thing which you are going to learn now. So what is that? When I have a main form, okay, so right now what I'm bringing is I'm bringing another form inside it. Is called conditional form, and this form works based on some conditions the way we are giving. Like for example, I would say it is greater than 6 weeks or whatever information when I give it, I should get the component which is highlighted more than 6 weeks. So those informations I should be able to get it. So how do we achieve these things? We'll see it. So without delay, I'm just switching into E-plan. So let me switch. So this is the E-plan. Already we have a circuit. I have drawn the incomer circuit in the terminal, cable, CT, breaker, and also we have a PLCs, and then we have a summarized part list is available here. Okay, so now we'll quickly go back to master data management. We will see how do we enter all those details inside. So let me just go to electrical, and after that I'll go to any one particular PLC inside. Then what I do, I'll go to user defined free property value. No, I want to enter in this particular one. So what I do, I'll take this 10 in that information I want to feed it. So how do I enter? I can select the entire parts. I can go to extras and edit propositional export data. So this is a method which we can enter all the data whichever is required. Instead of going and entering in each particular part, we can enter together in one go. So there are multiple options. One is we can use this export and start application where it will isolate from the E-plan. You can enter whatever data is required, then come back, use import, and it can be done. Or we can also do that. I want to first work on Excel. I'll finish the Excel and then come back to E-plan. Then we can use this edit external application. So right now I'm using this edit external application. After that I'm just switching there, and then we can play with the scheme whatever you required. Always there will be a default. You can make a copy and then you can convert the way you wanted what property you require. And already it is a default template is available in E-plan, and as an output what name it has to come there. Okay, now in this I want to add that particular free property. So I'll say free. First let me put that display name so that I can find out what I'm using it. And after that I want to give that time, so I'll use that free value. So I'll just switch to 10. So both are 10, and you can also see that it is written as yes, means you can modify, you can enter all the data whatever you wanted. Then I'll apply to entire project. Then what I do, I'll just select it. Then you will be getting in this fashion. So first let me put a name called lead time. Okay, after that I'll copy this, and then from here I'll take to the last cell, I'll paste it. I use the shift method, and here I'll just put the time. For example, I'll say this is 1 week. Okay, and after that I'll just copy. I will just say till this one. So this is 1 week I'm saying it. After that I'll say this particular one is 4 weeks. So I'll copy this 4 weeks. And for example, PLC, I would say that it is 8 weeks. So I'll go with the same thing for the other two. I'll copy this and I'll highlight it here. And then I'll just come back to this here. So I will say this one is 3 weeks, for example. I'll copy this. I'll paste it. So all those things you will be getting it here. So I'll just copy this also, I'll paste it. Here I have another two components. For example, I'll say this is 6 weeks. So I'm just highlighting these two are 6 weeks. Okay. So then I highlighted whatever time are required and all those things. But in general, you will do as per the manufacturer, whatever time you will be getting it, all those informations you will be getting it. After that, you say save. Then you will come back to Eplan and it will ask for you to import. Yes, you said import. Just check is that information is coming inside. Yes, automatically is coming inside. So all those things are done. But now we are interested in that conditional form. See how we are going to do that. For that, what you have to do? Go to master data, go to form, you say open. So already we have this form. So I would say that anything, if you want to change it, don't change in the existing one. Make a copy and then you play with this particular one so that you will be in the safer one. So always you put your company name so that it can be in the safer side. So here I am just putting main underscore TRG training. Okay. And then I'll copy one more. So where the condition of lead time I want to place it inside. So this one I'm just saying as lead underscore TRG training. Okay. So now first I'll go to lead so that I can make a changes whatever required. All the top headings may not be required because that is already there in the main. So why you want to repeat again the same thing? Same thing is may not be required. So similarly, I'll remove this footer one not required. I will focus only on the data area. So I want to highlight everything together. So I want to copy and change everything together is one option. You have it. Right click on this and say highlight objects of same type. So everything will be selected. After that, right click properties. You can go there. You can say bold. Then you can change the color. So you browse it here, red color. If you want to change any properties and everything, yeah, all those things you will be able to do it. Then again, I'm just going back to the form. This time I'm getting into the main form. Okay. This is the main form. So here is the one. So when I put a condition here, this is what you have to remember. When I add a condition form, that form will come below on condition. Like for example, when I say it is greater than 5 weeks, then those particular cells should get highlighted and that condition should take that particular form inside. So how do we put that? You see that now? We are going into the insert, we go into the forms and then we'll say conditional form. So we will just place here and after that we can add that particular form and then you have to put for what condition you want to take it. So this is what I was trying to say. So when you run through this filter, you search for which all the properties we can see it inside. Then you start entering the data in the parts list. Then only it becomes easy for you to handle it. So right now I took free values. So I think that free property value will be definitely available. So I can see that, yeah, I'm going into the 10. Okay. And after that, what I do it is I'll adjust the column width. Operator, I can say that let it be greater than, for example, I'll say 5. So I'm selecting this, I'm storing this, and after that I'll say click. Now I'll go to tools and I'll say update. Ooh. See, no changes happening. Why? Yeah, no. This is a F0202 form, but we have created one more called main. So we are supposed to change. So go back to generate. Then what you do, go to template. Here you see that we need to take that main form. So again, now I'll say generate, or I can use this generate report. Then you'll see that, automatically all those things are getting highlighted. The one which I said greater than 5 means whichever I mentioned as 6 weeks, that is also getting highlighted the way you are getting all those informations. So that's what is very important. So you can see that, for example, I'll just go back to that form, open. So this is the main form, what you saw that in this, the condition, what you're trying to give it, right? Like for example, I'll say I need a 7-week one. I will select it, or greater than equal or less than equal, whatever condition you want to put. You can put all those conditions. Based on that, whatever times you are giving it, all those things will be keep coming in this fashion for you. Okay. So this is how it will get highlighted and all those things we can do it. Whatever change is required, all those things we will be able to do it. But we have to give a proper information there, then only we will be able to achieve all those informations can be done. Most important, you remember, conditional forms we can bring those condition on what basis that forms has to come. Not only for summarized, we can use for terminal, you can use it for all other forms wherever you feel that it can be done. So if you feel more help on those lines, please approach Eplan, go for implementation or training, definitely you will have it. And you also please try this so that you see that how it is going to come. So before I say goodbye, I love to say that, yeah, please like to load more contents, please comment to get quality output, please share to reach the maximum users, and also please subscribe so that the author get motivated. So please remember, my name is Vishnuvardhan Reddy. Jai Hind. Thank you.